Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com. And guess what? This actually really excited me because a great wrong has been corrected. Australian Eloquence has revived three smashing, extraordinary Joan Sutherland recitals, two furs both. And I'm so happy that they're back because they never should have gone out of print in the first place. They're some of the most important and fabulous vocal music things in the history of the universe. And we're going to look at them one at a time. First, here she is, La Stupenda, whatever she was called, La Extrema, wearing her favorite proscenium curtain, as you can see. This is romantic French arias with Joan and the Orchestre de la Suisse Romande under you-know-who, Richard Bonning. Oh my goodness, these are fabulous. They're unbelievably fabulous. Let's see what's on here. You get, oh my goodness, it's really kind of amazing. You get works by Offenbach, Meyerbeer, Charpentier, Aubert, Bizet, Massenet, Gounod, and let's see, then it's, well, you get Lecoq and Massey, and, but multiple from each of these people. There's like four Meyerbeers and four Offenbachs and a bunch of Auberts and a couple Bizets. And oh my word, what wonderful, wonderful things are on here. Let's see what we have. Oh yeah, oh my goodness, yes. We get the goat thing from Denora. You should watch my video on Meyerbeer's Denora, the world's stupidest opera, which has some of the most beautiful music in it. It's just gorgeous. And then we get, the Pearl Fishers, and we get, what else do we have here? We get stuff from Faust, of course, by Gounod. And I really am looking for the hot Massenet stuff. There actually isn't so much Massenet stuff in this collection, only one aria, and it's from Mireille, which she didn't record commercially. So, but this is just, she was a great voice for all of these things, and that's the first one. And I'm just so happy to see it come back. The music is so gorgeous. French opera is so out of style, except for a couple, except for Carmen, basically Peleus and Melisande, if you want to be taken philosophically serious. But 19th century French grand opera and French opera generally is just stunningly beautiful and fun and entertaining, and it has all of the wonderful values we want. Nowadays opera has to be about suffering and death, and the plots have to come out of regular daily life, and they have to be awful, and it's just so depressing. But French opera is what it should be. It's gorgeous and fantastical, and Joan Sutherland was a one-woman revival of some of this stuff. Certainly the works of Massenet, which she insisted on preserving, especially her Esclarmonde, which isn't in here, but Esclarmonde is so much fun. She gets to sing the national anthem of Byzantium. It's like, yeah, right, okay. Anyway, and Thais, oh, gorgeous. Anyway, here we go. So, French stuff. French stuff is marvelous. Next, we get one of the most famous early recitals that she did, The Art of the Prima Donna. You can see how young she is there. See, look at that. But it really is, this was like, no one had heard singing like this. Maria Callas, of course, was doing the same thing, and she claimed that Dame Joan set back the cause of what she was doing like 4,000 billion years, because Callas, of course, was an intellectual, a Kunstdiva, and she regarded Sutherland as a singing canary, a witless voice, but she wasn't. She wasn't at all. Her enunciation may not have been fabulous. Everybody says that, but who cares? She got into the role. She acted through the voice, because God knows she wasn't acting through the rest of her. She kind of just stood there. And so, but I saw her several times, and the voice was magnificent, and I really was thrilled the whole way through. She was just marvelous. And let's see what we have in this one. Oh, this is so much fun. You get this, it starts with Thomas Arne. The soldier tired of war's alarms from Artaxerxes. That's one of those, a soldier tired of war's alarms. I mean, you need to be able to have breath for like the next 6 months. It's fantastic. And we get Handel, Let the Bright Seraphim, and bunches of stuff from Bellini, Casta Diva, of course, from Norma, and Rossini's Bel Raggio from Semiramide, and Bellini and Gounod. Here's more Gounod. Oh, the Jewel Song from Faust. Yes, oh, Rapturous Jewels, or whatever they're called. And then we get, let's see, Gounod, Romeo and Juliet, the Waltz Song. And we get from Verdi, from Otello, the Willow Song, and some Mozart, Martin Aller Arten. Yeah. I mean, Sutherland wasn't a big Mozart singer, but this was early in her career when she was just letting it rip on a very wide range of repertoire because, of course, this is the art of the prima donna. And prima donna she certainly was. You get Sempre Libre from La Traviata, which was one of her big roles. And we get, Ambroise Thomas. We get the Mad Scene from Omelette. Yeah, love that. And Delibes' Lacme and Meyerbeer's Les Huguenots. And finally, Caro Nome from Rigoletto, which I saw her sing live. And it was just stupendous. Let me tell you, this is a great, great, great thing. And this is with the Covent Garden Orchestra and Francesco Molinari Pradelli, who was an actual conductor, which at the time Bonning was not quite yet. And so, we have an authentic guy on the podium, and she just lets it rip. Oh my goodness, it's marvelous. So that's that one. However, best of all, most exciting for me anyway, because it's sort of an ensemble thing, you get more variety, is the Art of Bel Canto. Now this, you want to hear something. Oh, the Age of Bel Canto. Pardon me. It's the Age of Bel Canto. I thought it was called the Art of Bel Canto. Well, never mind. It's the Age of Bel Canto. And here you have Sutherland and the young Marilyn Horne. Oh, who I actually think was even more exciting as often as not. And you have tenor Richard Conrad hanging on for dear life, but somehow getting through it and getting through it with honor. He does as good a job as anybody in that day, which was the early 60s, wasn't it, I think? Let me see, what was it, 64? Yeah, anybody in that day could do it because we didn't have bel canto tenors in those days. We did not. There was no Juan Diego Flores and that crew running around doing this music. And boy, oh boy, what music it is. They just have one of those singing contest things where it's anything you can sing, I can sing louder and faster and higher and lower. And God, it's phenomenal. So let's see what's on here. It's two very well-filled discs. Again, it's really about 2 hours of music, on each of the discs in these things. It's just terrific. So you get, Niccolo Piccini. Yeah, okay, fine. And you get, Caro Selve from Atalanta by Handel. The Handel stuff here is just amazing, by the way. And Lampugnani, Superbo di me stesso from Meraspi or someone like that. Yeah, right. You hear that one every day, don't you? And then we got Handel with plaintive note from Samson and hence Iris hence away from Semele. Oh God, I love that with Marilyn Horne. That was one of those, you just one of those great moments in 20th century vocalism was to hear Marilyn Horne do Iris hence away. Away, 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 far from the realms of day, far from the realms of day. I know you hate me singing it. That's partly why I do it. For those of you who really hate me singing it, because the rest of you don't care. So it gives me a chance to annoy some people. Oh my goodness. And then we get Bononcini and more Arne and William Shield and Mozart, lots of Mozart, and Boieldieu. Wow. And Boieldieu and Rossini, of course, you have to have Rossini. This is from Semiramide again. And Auber and Weber. And let's see what else. Bellini and Donizetti and Verdi and more Bellini and Rossini, and finally Luigi Arditi, the famous Bolero, which is one of those like showpiece things. This is just unbelievably fun. I mean, even let me make a suggestion. If there are people out there who do not like opera, who really don't think they like opera, get this. Now, of course, I didn't even look. I was so excited to see this. I didn't even like open the thing here. You don't get text and translations. Okay, you don't. Although you could find them if you want to. I don't think it matters. In fact, if you don't like opera, the way to listen to this is to just put it on and listen to it. And just play it. Just play it and imagine that it's abstract music of some kind, and just let it wash over you. It is so phenomenally exciting and melodically gorgeous. And the virtuosity operating here is just so unbelievable. It really is. It's just absolutely unbelievable. You will come away loving it. And that doesn't mean you're going to rush out and just become an opera nut. You don't have to be an opera nut. It's not even a good thing to be an opera nut, unless you already are one, of course. It's just great music and great music making. And one of the things I firmly believe, that if you truly love music, you should be able to appreciate and love stellar virtuosity and performance values wherever you hear them. Even if you don't really like the music so much, but there's nothing not to like here. I mean, it's just phenomenally marvelous. I mean, you really should be able to enjoy everything from Balinese gamelan to African drumming to this, to the Age of Bel Canto. It's right up there with those other things. It's just tremendous. And I think that just for the excitement and the artistry and the freshness of rediscovering a repertoire that had been dead and buried, in some cases, in the Handel's case, for a couple of centuries. I mean, it was a moment, a genuine moment. And it's one that we can recreate at any time we want because it's phenomenal. Just phenomenal. I just cannot believe that Decca allowed these things to go out of print. I mean, I know Sutherland is gone. Perhaps she doesn't have the cachet that she used to. It could be that opera has, become so strangely specialized with, like, there's the Baroque people and then there's the other people. And I don't know. I don't know exactly what the reason is. I don't know what the logistics would be of keeping these things available. God forbid they should try and sell a few, They leave it up to me. It's my job now, I guess. So please, friends, please, even if you don't think you like opera, at the very least, get this one, The Age of Bel Canto, and if you like it, get this one, The Art of the Prima Donna. If you like that one, then you can take a dip into the French repertoire. And the wonderful thing about these, of course, is that you don't have to get complete operas. You just get the best parts. And there's, something to be said for that, too. And there really is. I'm not a fanatical completist when it comes to these things. However you get it is fine. What matters is that you get it. So thank you, Australian Eloquence. Keep on listening, friends. Get your Joan Sutherland. Find out what all of the brouhaha was about. Find out why she was called La Stupenda. Find out why people tolerated Richard Bonning conducting everything, even before he really knew how to do it, just so they could get her. There was a reason, and it was a good one. So take care, friends. Talk to you soon.